We're going to turn overseas now to the war in Ukraine, where the mayor of the besieged city of Mariupol reportedly says Russian troops are interfering with new efforts to evacuate civilians there. Russia has nearly destroyed the strategic seaport where hundreds of civilians have taken shelter in a steel factory. About 100 people left that plant over the weekend, but 200 more remain. One American official says Russia is making plans to swallow up that part of eastern Ukraine. Here's Chris Livesay now with more on the desperation in Mariupol.
People flee, but the shelling remains. And after 6 weeks of war, Tatiana no longer flinches. She's watched as some 300,000 people either escaped or died. You wake up and cry, then you cry in the evening, says Tatiana. I have nowhere else to go. This part of Mariupol is now Russian-occupied territory, and the living have become the undertakers. They pay rubles to sort through the rubble and take out the corpses, says Christina. To the north in Kharkiv, 95-year-old Yefrosinia leaves her home for what she fears could be the last time. I want this Putin to be battered, she sobs, so he feels what we're going through. In a Lviv hospital, this newly married couple is battered but not beaten. After a mine tore off her legs, they're enjoying their first dance. Outgunned and outsized, Ukraine has compensated with heart and creativity, unafraid to blow up its own bridges, roads, anything to slow down the Russians. Just outside Kyiv, that meant breaching this dam at great civilian cost to the nearby town of Demidyev. You can just see how the flood has destroyed this part of the village, destroyed homes, possessions, but they were happy to do it because if they didn't, the Russians were going to do it for them. And they effectively saved their town in the process. Vladimir, a local villager, rose us through the aftermath. So the Russian soldiers were here. And Russian shells, Maria warns us, in her vegetable garden, invisible beneath us and the murky water. The same shelling rocked her neighbor Valentina's house, and her family of 6 hid inside the basement while it slowly filled with water. We had to climb out, she says, but at the same time, the Russians had to retreat. This water saved us. Ukraine's ingenuity on the battlefield is paying off. The Pentagon says Russia's invasion has shown, quote, minimal progress at best, suffering from poor command and control and low morale. Jerika?
Chris Livesay for us in Ukraine. Thank you.